Hello and welcome onto the campus of Edison High School, high above the Edison Unified Sports Complex. A beautiful shot above via WMC Skyview 9 ahead of today's high school Grand Slam broadcast between rivals Steubenville Big Red and the Edison Wildcats. Big Red at 11-9. Edison comes in at 12-10 on the season. Rob Metzger joined today by Rich Donnelly as we get set for today's regular season matchup. The two head coaches meeting at home plate, Fred Hetherington and Mike Colopy, as we get set for this game. And your pitching matchup for today, got a couple of quality arms on the hill in this one between these two rivals of Big Red and Edison. On the mound for Steubenville Big Red, J.T. Thompson, 1-3 on the season. That one win is against state-ranked Indian Valley recently. His ERA 3.15, 28 strikeouts against 8 walks. That's your Belmont College starting pitcher for Steubenville Big Red. On the other side, Hunter Rothacker for Edison, a junior, 5-2 on the season, 4.42 earned run average, 48 strikeouts on the season against 22 walks. Also, of course, want to check out your Belmont College keys to the game for Big Red. Head coach Fred Hetherington, they want timely hitting and good defense. And for the Edison Wildcats, pitchers work ahead and make routine plays, stay disciplined at the plate. There's your Belmont College keys of the game for this matchup here between Big Red and Edison. Rich Donnelly in the booth with me here, getting set for this matchup. Look there at head coach Mike Colopy in his 14th season, 281 wins in his time. Of course, he's also the head football coach now at Edison, coming off his first year on the gridiron. And Fred Hetherington, the veteran head coach of Steubenville Big Red, 33rd season, 652 wins, 6 regional titles, 14 OVAC championships, part of Big Red's 24 OVAC titles, which is the most all-time in the OVAC.
Right, you got 2 great programs here, and this time of year, right toward the end, you're getting ready for the playoffs, trying to get your pitching lined up, because when you get in the playoffs here, that first round, you got 3 or 4 days, but that second round, you have to play on 2 out of 3 days. You better have 2 or 3 really good pitchers to move on.
Well, we're going to take a quick timeout. When we return, time for first pitch between Big Red and Edison.
The WVU Medicine Wheeling Hospital High School Grand Slam on Fox 9 is sponsored by WVU Medicine Wheeling Hospital, Hartzler's Quality Housing, and IBEW Local Union 246.
Back live at the Edison Unified Sports Complex. You look at your Edison defensive lineup, brought to us by Belmont College. Matt Parsons, Braden Moses, Eli Watson, Grimes at first, Wilson behind home plate. In your outfield, Zastadil, Klein, and McBain at the plate for Steubenville Big Red. Your leadoff hitter, Zach Smith, the junior catcher. And the second offering is a strike, so 1-1 the count. Hunter Rothacker on the mound for the Edison Wildcats. A beautiful Wednesday afternoon at a beautiful Edison Unified Sports Complex for this high school baseball rivalry matchup. That pitch high, it's 2-1 on the leadoff hitter, Zach Smith. Smith on the season hitting .387. He's drawn 11 walks. You like the leadoff hitter to get on base. That's a strike. The count even up at 2-2. Two the count.
Should find out here, Rob, what his out pitch is. You know, 2-2, you got to make something happen here.
Foul off to the right side.
As a breaking ball, he hung it a little bit. But looks like he likes to go to his breaking ball so far. 2 strikes.
Smith yesterday, an 11-1 win against East Liverpool, was 1 for 3 at the plate, scored a couple of runs. Rothacker's 2-2 offering. Swung on and missed for the strikeout. So Rothacker with the strikeout to get things going.
Good change of speed there. Slow breaking ball. And what you try to do as a pitcher, you try to vary your speeds. You know, if you throw 85 for your fastball, get your breaking ball down around 75, make it about a 10 speed difference.
J.T. Thompson, the Steubenville starting pitcher, now in the box for Big Red. First pitch was a strike, 0-1 the count.
JT on his way to...
It hit him. He's headed to first.
Yeah. He's on his way to Malone College to play for Tom Crank and a great program up there in Canton.
So Thompson hit by the pitch. He will head to first. Runner on. And in the batter's box, Aiden Manning, sophomore. First pitch outside.
The slider just off the corner.
Your umpires today. Behind home plate, Homer Martin and Ron Pickens on the base pass. Second pitch is a strike. It's 1-1.
Another slider right on the outside corner. Perfect position. You see there's a hole over there between first and second. Let's see if he shoots it and tries to shoot it in that hole over there.
1-1. The counts. Foul to the screen. And keep an eye on this. Not a lot of room behind home plate here, and a nice soft backstop, so you won't see a lot of pitches that get away, allow the runner to move forward here, especially when you got someone at third trying to get
tough.
home.
It sort of reminds me of that PNC. It's a short third, too, and you got to be careful.
1-2 from Rothacker.
Hang and break a ball. Gets a count of 2-2. So far, he's been about even with off-speed and fastball, so let's see if he continues that.
JT Thompson at first via the hit by pitch. One out here in the top half of the first inning. Edison and Steubenville. First of two meetings this week. They'll also play here on Friday at 5 o'clock to wrap up the regular season in a game that was a makeup from earlier in the season. This pitch grounded towards first. Looking for the force at second. Ball gets away, and Thompson's headed to third. As the ball's in left field, Thompson will hold up. Runner in the second, sliding out. They look for third, and Thompson slides back safely, but nice work out in left field by Isaac Zastidal to get the ball in, and they get the out at second.
Yeah, it was a great play by him. Sometimes you throw that ball to third, and that guy walks into second, but he got himself under control, and the thing you don't want to do is take yourself out of an inning with base running.
Cooper Blackburn fouls off the first pitch down the right field line. 0-1 to count. Blackburn on the season hitting .293. 13 runs scored. He was 1 for 3 yesterday in the win against East Liverpool. Had a run batted in and a run scored. So 2 outs. Runner on third is JT Thompson. Top half of the first inning.
Here we go, Cooper. Here we go, Ted.
Rothacker from the stretch. That's a ball. It's 1-1.
Another breaking ball a little high. He got his breaking ball up so far. He's only thrown one real good when that was a strikeout.
That one's in there.
Right.
It's 1-2.
Sure likes that breaking ball. Now, if you're sitting on the bench over there and you're watching the game, you see this guy so far, he likes that off speed. So it would behoove him to sit on that off speed once in a while if he continues this pattern.
Rothacker tossed a 5-inning no-hitter against Southern Local his last time out, a 10-0 Edison win. Here's the 1-2 pitch with a runner on third, top of the first. Missed inside.
You see the catcher there, he stood up there trying to go up and in on the hitter, and it just got a little bit inside. But you can easily tell by the catcher what kind of pitch it's going to be. Now he's down again.
Rothacker gets him looking for the strikeouts. We'll head to the bottom half. After that Pie-Tash tractor sales strikeout, it's no score with Edison coming to bat. Headed to the bottom half of the first inning. Edison coming to bat. No score. Look at the Steubenville defensive lineup brought to us by Belmont College. Smith behind the plate. JT Thompson on the mound. Blackburn, Manning, Brody Sockach at second. J.D. Ellis at first. First pitch from Thompson to Eli Wilson is a swinging strike. Wilson, Liam Watson, Ian McBain, Gage Klein, Matt Parsons, Isaac Zastidal, Jaden Clance at the DH, Rothacker, and Braden Moses. Your Edison Batting lineup brought to us by United Prevention Partnership of Jefferson County. 1-1 your count here in the bottom half of the first.
J.T. Thompson, normally a shortstop, and usually a guy who plays shortstop has a pretty good arm. So when he goes to the mound, that translates into more fastballs because they're not really just solely a pitcher. So J.T. so far, three fastballs in a row, and there's 4.
Foul off, 2-2 the count. Thompson, as I mentioned in the open, his victory this year against Indian Valley recently, a 4-3 Big Red win on the road. Of course, Indian Valley ranked number 6 in Ohio Division II. Here's the 2-2 pitch. That's a ball. It's 3-2.
A little breaking ball there. Dropped his arm a little bit, and the ball slid out. Went up a little higher than he wanted to. So 3-2. He'll probably come back with a fastball here.
Off the helmet, the catcher, Zach Smith. Foul ball. 3-2 the count. Still.
Yeah, when you're a guy like JT, you don't want to fool around. When you get the full count, throw it over, put the ball in play.
Eli Wilson at the plate, and Thompson gets the strikeout. 1 away here in the bottom half of the first.
Yeah, what you got to do there, Rob, with 2 strikes, you got to expand your plate, make the plate bigger. You can't take a pitch like that and hope he calls it a ball. That ball was on the outside half of the plate, and with 2 strikes, you have to have complete plate coverage and make it a little bigger.
First Pytash Tractor Sales, a strikeout there for J.T. Thompson. And a 1-0 count. Now on batter number 2 for the Edison Wildcats, Liam Watson at second base. Watson hitting .283 this season. That's a ball. It's 2-0. Watson, a sophomore. Last night was 1 for 4. Drove in a run and scored. A 13-1 win over Monroe Central. Grounder to third. Throw high. And he's safe as the ball gets away and slides back in there. So Watson will reach. And the first base coach, Mark Smith, and Edison along, he'll call time. And a look at Watson hustling it out.
Yeah, Ellis had the ball, but you have to secure that ball when you make the tag, and he didn't, and the runner knocked it out.
Ian McBain at the dish, the leading hitter. .484 on the season for the Wildcats. That's a swing and a miss. Thompson gets the swing.
High fastball, probably the hardest pitch of baseball to hit if you got a little juice on it, and that one did. Big Red playing a double play depth in the middle. The big hole would be between first baseman and second baseman.
Watson at first. Throw over to Ellis. Trying to keep him close, keep him honest. .0-1 to count here in the bottom half of the first inning. Popped up, foul, out of play.
Another good fastball, ran in on the hitter, right in on his hands, and got him to pop it up. That's a tough pitch, that high heater. Well, let's see what he does here with 2 strikes. See if he uses a breaking ball to waste one outside.
0-2 offering, grounded back up the middle. Suckach fields it, applies the tag for the force out. And there's 2 away. And McBain will be at first.
Nice play by freshman Brody Suckach. That was a slider on the outside part of the plate, and tried to get him to go for it. It was about 3 or 4 inches outside, but a good purpose pitch, and did a good job with it.
Brody, a freshman, state runner-up in Ohio in wrestling as a freshman. 2 away here, bottom half of the first. Runner on first is McBain now. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch by Thompson with Gage Klein stepping into the plate.
That was a pretty good pitch here. Ball ran in on him. Let's see, the runner at first got a pretty big lead over there, so I'm thinking he might be going.
They'll throw over. They were thinking the same thing.
Yeah, he's leaning. You could tell he's leaning. Sometimes you don't even have to throw over, Rob. Just hold the ball, step off, and you'll find out whether the runner's going to go or not. He got a huge lead over there.
Pitch to Klein, swung on and missed. Klein hitting .355 this year. He's driven in 20 runs, 5 doubles and a triple.
0-2 pitch, good pitch to run on here, because if you throw him out, you still got your hitter up the next inning.
That's outside for a ball, 1-2. Klein, of course, had an outstanding junior season at quarterback for the Wildcats. Over 2,000 all-purpose yards, 28 touchdowns for Mike Colopy, who, of course, I mentioned earlier, also the head football coach here in his first year. And there's the run, and safe, no throw.
Good pitch to go on 1-2. You're probably going to get a breaking ball, which you did. So now here you got 2-2 men on second. You want to knock the ball down in the infield, play deeper than you normally would. You really don't need to hold a guy on the second here. Just play deep, knock the ball down.
McMahon, the runner at second. Klein at the dish. Strike three call. Thompson gets the K looking, and will rack up another Pitash tractor sales strikeout. We'll head to the top half of the second. No score here between Edison and Steubenville. Top of the second, Steubenville and Edison scoreless. Hikem Edwards at the dish for Steubenville. First pitch fouled off. A look at head coach Fred Hetherington in his 33rd season, and he's coaching third base.
Yeah, sometimes the head coaches or managers like to coach third. I know I did. You're involved in every pitch, and you feel like you're more into the game than you are just sitting in the dugout. And plus, your assistant coaches like it better when you're out there because they don't have to listen to you.
And there was a short time where he didn't coach third, and now the last few years have been back out at third base.
He likes it. I loved it. I loved to do it when I managed, and Fred likes to do it now. And I said he's got 1,000 games that says he's pretty good.
That's ball two, 1-1.
I want to make a statement here, and I think I'm right. If I'm wrong, somebody better call me. I don't think Hikem's the fastest Edwards in the Edwards family. I'm going to go with Sadie, the 8th grader at Harding.
I heard she's awfully talented.
She can fly.
That's the ball as well, 2-1 to count.
He's a great athlete. Hikem, pretty good wide receiver for Big Red football team.
Rothacker looks in, 2-1 pitch. Grounded towards short, charging in. Moses throw. And it's hard to catch Hikem Edwards. He's fast. He beat one out last night as well for an infield single, and he's safe again.
Yeah, you have to hurry with him on it. You can't bobble the ball, and that ball wasn't hit hard. A tough play for the shortstop, and the tougher play when he threw it in the dirt at first base. They almost got him, but for those kind of guys, it seems like the fast guys always hit the dribblers. The big guys that can't run, they never hit one.
Kai Fleming, the designated hitter at the plate for Steubenville Big Red. Fouls one off sharply towards the dugout.
Looks like he was trying to shoot the ball the other way. I don't know if he was or not.
0-1 the count. Hikem Edwards at first base. Off the infield single. Fleming hitting .306 this season.
On the move.
That's in there for a strike. 0-2 the count.
I thought you may have been guessing right there. That was a bad fastball right down the middle. Looks like you might have been looking for a breaking ball.
Another foul ball sharply down the right side.
I've seen some highlights of him hitting before, Rob, and he uses the whole field very well. He shoots the ball to right field, right center, and then that's what you're supposed to do with 2 strikes. You got the hole over there, take a shot at it, And usually the pitcher, he's trying to throw the ball down and away anyway. So when you have a hole like that, try to take advantage of it.
Again, 0-2 the count on Fleming. And Rothacker, nice pitch. A quick throw by the catcher. Eli Wilson over to first, back safely, but one away here in the top half of the second with Zach Francis now coming to the plate.
Yeah, that was a good cycle there. He threw him 3-4 fastballs and then throw a slow off-speed pitch, got him way out in front of it.
Strike one called. No score on your WVU Medicine Wheeling Hospital score bar. That ball's going to get away, and Edwards will stand up as he heads into second base.
Tough catcher to block, slider way outside in the left-hand batter's box. You could just try to get out there, and hopefully you can stop it. You don't have to catch it, just stop it. Maybe the runner won't go, but Highcomb was watching, and ball hit in the dirt. He took off. You have to watch here for him still in third with one out.
Big Red always very aggressive on the base paths, and that is fouled off, and 1-2 the counts.
See, right here, usually you'd have the second baseman holding the runner on because you want your shortstop playing over a little more. You can't cover both areas. You can't hold him on and then, cover the infield. You got to do one or the other. Here they got the shortstop holding him on, so the big hole is on the left side.
Francis hit towards first. Luke Grimes will field it, touch the bag. Edwards will advance to third with 2 outs.
Here comes that scenario again, Rob. You just talked about the short backstop, so you got to be alert at third as a runner to make sure that ball doesn't hit and come right back to the catcher. But if it bounces sideways, then you could probably do it. But ball straight back, it's going to be tough to score.
J.D. Ellis at the plate, senior first baseman. He drove in 3 runs in the win against East Liverpool last night. First pitch was a ball.
Fastball up and in.
Here we go. Good.
Rothbacker from the stretch delivers. High and inside. Ball 2, 2-0 the count. Highcomb Edwards at third.
Third baseman, he could be a little deeper because I don't think else is going to bunt.
Here we go, JD. Here we go. Good.
Grounded towards first. Grimes will field. Step on the bag. Top half of the second comes to an end. We're scoreless as we head to the bottom half of the second inning between Edison and Steubenville. Parsons, Zaspidel, and Clancy coming up the bat. Back live at the Edison Unified Sports Complex. Cooper Blackbird sticks with it, throw across the first to J.D. Ellis. Retires the batter for the Edison Wildcats. So 1 away here in the bottom half of the second inning with Isaac Zastidil coming to the plate.
Cooper did what you're supposed to do. If you miss the ball, don't reach down with your glove. Reach down with your bare hand. And that's exactly what he did. Made a nice play.
Popped up. J.T. Thompson will take it for out number 2. So 2 quick outs here in the bottom half of the second inning.
Usually you try to call the pitcher off the ball, but JT's a veteran infielder, so he took care of that one. And like I say, usually you don't want the pitcher getting involved in a pop-up. So, but just a smart play by JT.
So 2 away with the designated hitter, Jaden Clancy, at the plate for Edison. Clancy last night drove in a couple of runs, was 1 for 2 at the plate. Thompson's offering this time outside, 1-1 the count. That's in there for a strike. 1-2 with 2 outs. No one on base.
JT got a little movement on that ball. It's coming back in toward the right-hand hitters.
And Thompson moving fast, gets the strikeout, a Pytash Tractor Sales strikeout to end the bottom half of the second. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with the top of the third. Sewell, Smith, and Thompson coming to the plate.
The WVU Medicine Wheeling Hospital High School Grand Slam on Fox 9 is sponsored by A&B Pharmacy, Smitty's Floors, and Mr. Rooter.
First pitch, a ball to Lee Sewell. Sharp grounder past first base. That's going to be a base hit for Sewell. Rounds first. He's headed to second. And Lee Sewell, the sophomore, slides in with a double.
Looks a nice piece of hitting, using the whole field. Went the other way. Now let's see if they can get him over. That's what you try to do here. Hit the ball the right side or sacrifice. In this game here, it looks like runs are going to be hard to come by. So let's see if a hitter can hit that ball to the right side and move him over.
Zach Smith now at the plate for Steubenville Big Red. Smith last time up, struck out, looking to get on here and maybe get a run home.
Yeah, you have to be careful here. I know Coach from third always used to tell the first baseman is creeping in. And usually a ball to the right side, you tell your runner to come on. But if you hit a one-hopper to first base, they'll throw the runner out at third. So you got to be careful. Got to make sure that ball gets by him.
Rothacker, nice pitch there. It's 0-2. Looking to work around the leadoff double by Lee Sewell. Smith, 387 hitter.
And you have your shortstop holding a guy on because you got a second baseman going to protect him trying to go the other way. You just want to put the bat on the ball here.
Looking to keep Sewell close to second base.
Now, that play there, Rob, on the inside move, your shortstop has to back off and make that guy think he can steal. You can't hold him on and then do the play or else he won't get off the base.
There's a look at Sewell at second. 0-1 is the count. Fouled off to the right side, out of play.
Up to 2 strikes, try to go the other way, and then when you get the 2 strikes, just battle, try to put the ball in play anywhere.
So 0-2 the count. Big Red runner on second base, Lee Sewell. Top half of the third inning, no score. Foul ball towards the Edison dugout. Remains 0-2.
See, now the first baseman's back with 2 strikes. He's not going to bunt, so now he can go back. So you can tell your runner, ball hit to the right side, you're coming over all the way.
Sewell stands at second after the leadoff double. Rothacker looking in. Swung on and missed. Will throw to first. One away here in the top half of the third.
That's the pitcher's pitch. About a foot outside in the dirt. You hope he goes fishing, and that's what he did.
4 Pytash tractor sale strikeouts now for Rothacker in the first 2 and a third innings of work. Thompson steps in, the pitcher for Steubenville Big Red. First pitch, a strike.
Breaking ball, caught the corner.
Again, Lee Sewell at second base after the leadoff double. Sharp up the middle. Fielded at second. Throw to first. In time for the outs. Liam Watson fielding at second. Throw to Luke Grimes at first. We'll look at it again, as it will move Sewell to third with 2 outs. Good look.
Nice play at first base. Ball was almost, I can't say dirt no more, can I? No.
On the turf.
Whoa.
So Aiden Manning steps in with the runner at third base, 2 outs. Top half of the third. Pitch in there for a strike, 1-1 with 2 outs.
Usually if you get a guy on second with no outs and you don't get him over, it's just like the baseball. The way it is, they don't score.
That's fouled out of play. And 1-2 the count. Sewell at third. 2 outs in a scoreless ball game here. The beautiful Edison Unified Sports Complex, the campus of Edison High School. Sewell at third. Rothacker's pitch fouled out. Back behind, out of play.
Yeah, the principal here a long time ago, Gerald DiLoretta, he's up there smiling and looking down at this. He would never believe this. He was a principal at JU for I don't know how many years, but a few years. And this is an unbelievable place.
1-2 pitch. Fielded by Watson. Throw to first. And the top half of the third comes to a close We're still scoreless. We'll head to the bottom half of the third. Edison coming to the plate. Rothacker, Moses, and Wilson. Mike Cullopy looking on. Wildcats coming to the plate here, bottom of the third. Hunter Rothacker at the plate. Skies one in the right. And retreating back, making the catch is Francis.
That's what I call good at bat. He tried to use the whole field and just got under it just a little bit.
The last bottom half of the inning went super quick. JT Thompson is working fast.
He's under the Ray Miller theory. God rest his soul, Ray Miller. Throw strikes, work fast, change speeds.
Looking to get on. Moses bunts. Thompson, nice throw. Coming off the mound, making the play.
He did the cardinal rule. You don't bunt on a good infielder that's a pitcher. You bunt on the pitcher who's a donkey out there that can't move. That's a routine play for JT.
Let's look at it again.
Nice play, set his feet, strong arm. Very nice play, and he's got 2 outs in about 15 seconds.
That pitch is outside.
Yeah, Ray Miller, you know, he had, of course, all our great pitchers, Doug Vrabeck, John Smiley, Bob Walk, Randy Tomlin, and he just told him, just like, you know, throw it over, work fast, change speeds, and you'll be fine. And no big secrets.
What an outstanding job he did. He was a New Athens resident.
Oh, he was something else, man. He was something else.
2-0 count here.
Ooh. 2-0, you got to get a pitch you can drive. That pitch was a little up. You change your approach with different counts. 2-0, you got to get that ball in your zone that you can drive.
Cats back at the top of the order, and Eli Wilson fouls it off. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Still no score on your WVU Medicine Wheeling Hospital score bar. Beautiful Wednesday afternoon in the Ohio Valley. Strike 3 called. Another high tractor sales strikeout for Thompson. And we'll head to the top half of the fourth. No score. No score on your WVU Medicine Wheeling Hospital scoreboard. Steubenville and Edison with Hunter Rothacker on the hill for the Wildcats. 4 strikeouts so far. This pitch will hit Cooper Blackburn, and Blackburn will head to first.
Started off with a breaking ball. It didn't break. And now let's see what the Red does with where they want to bunt or not. I can say I don't think.
He had good speed at the plate with Hikem Edwards.
Yeah.
Fred Hetherington over at the third base box. Of course, Big Red known to certainly be aggressive on the base pass. And here's Edwards. First pitch high. For a ball, 1-0.
Yeah, if you're going to hit and run, good pitch to do it on, 1-0. And to try to get something moving here. I think runs are going to be very hard to come by here. The way these 2 guys are throwing.
That's a strike, 1-1 to count. These 2 teams playing for the first time this season. I mentioned they'll play again here Friday night at 5. Last year they split each a 1-run game. And so far it looks like we're headed in that direction again with a close ball game.
The shortstop is getting attacked by bees. He's running off.
A couple flying here inside the press box as well.
Yeah.
And Mike Cullopy, 14th season as a head coach of this Edison baseball program. He's got 4 OVAC titles as head coach. Swing and a miss. Rothacker to 1-2 count.
Infielders at double play depth. He'll be a hard guy to double up unless he hits a bullet at one of them.
Rothacker looks in. Ball 2. 2-2 with Cooper Blackburn over at first base on the hit by pitch.
He's thrown everything away to him so far. This is a pretty good time to come inside on him. Get him looking out over the plate.
Outside, 3-2.
Let's see if he sends him. If he does go, you make sure you don't get picked off. You can go late. It's like a hit and run. You're not trying to steal the base, just get in motion so the infielders are moving.
Edwards
So
called for time.
You cannot get picked off if you're running on this count here.
He had an infield single his first time up. Runner at first, 3-2 count. Strike three called. Strikeout number 5 for Rothacker. And the Pytash tractor sales strikeouts racking up on both sides.
Yep, that drives Freddie nuts. I know it drives all the coaches nuts thinking that 3-2 fastball.
Kai Fleming at the plate, designated hitter for Big Red. Grounder towards second. And everyone going to be safe.
Oh, yep. See, I think when that ball was hit, he had intentions of maybe trying to turn 2, but it was a tough play to turn 2 on. He took his eye off the ball, dropped it, and then you end up with... Yeah, he was ready to get that ball to second. And if he just takes the out there, he's fine.
So Blackburn at second and Fleming at first. Zach Francis at the plate for Steubenville.
Just a little high. Again, massive hole over there on the right side where they're holding him on.
One-0 pitch. Drop towards third. It'll be foul.
It's so nice, Rob, to see these new high school fields around here with turf, not dirt and dust and flying all over the place and clean.
And you can play,
and you can play
in so
no
many
matter
conditions.
What. You can play if it's 30 degrees out, you know.
And we had a few of those this year. A lot of
Yeah.
times you would see the teams that have the turf just switch the home and away sites.
Yes. Just think how many games these kids lose up here to the weather.
Rothacker looks in with 2 on base. Slow roller. Moses will field, throw to first. Nice stretch by Grimes for the out. Moves the runners to second and third now with 2 outs.
That wasn't a real easy play. He did a nice job, and the first baseman did a good job.
That'll bring J.D. Ellis to the plate with 2 on base.
Well, the most valuable hits in baseball are 2 out RBIs. Let's see what happens here with J.D.
Ellis grounded out his first time up. This one fouled back into the screen.
Rothacker got that ball moving in on the right-handers. Most of the at-bats so far, Big Red hasn't, I don't think they pulled the ball real hard yet. Everything's been up the middle and the other way.
Ellis calls for time.
See, Fleming, the runner at second, he can get him a big, big lead because they're not holding him on, and because he's going to have to score on a base hit. He has to get about 10 more feet.
And they'll be running on contact here
Right.
with 2 outs. In there for a strike, 0-2 the count.
Now, as a runner on second, you be the umpire, and if you see the ball going over the plate and the guy's going to swing, you got to break because it's going to be a foul ball, strikeout, or a hit. The ball's going to be hit, so you can't be flat-footed out there. The catcher's sitting way outside.
0-2 pitch, swung on and missed. Rothacker, big strikeout, strands runners at second and third. We'll head to the bottom half with this game still scoreless between Edison and Steubenville. Second pitch, grounded to Brody Suckoch, throws over to J.D. Ellis for the out. So again, a quick first out for J.T. Thompson on the mound for Big Red.
Yeah, you watch here, Zach Smith does a great job of getting down on one knee. And the reason why you do that is you give the umpire a good look at that knee-high fastball. And if you're up sometimes, you can't see it. But if you're down on one knee, boy, you give him a good look. You give him a good look, and
Ian McBain was hit by a pitch.
yeah, Freddie's going to ask and see if he swung at it. It looked like he went to swing, and even if it hit him and he swung, it's a strike. But nope, you're not going to get the appeal. But it looked like he went to swing, and then the ball hit him. But if you are in the act of swinging, you cannot get hit by the pitch.
So that'll put a runner on base with 1 out here in the bottom half of the 4th inning.
Big lead over there.
Throw over. He's back in time. Ian McBain standing at first base. McBain, 15th time he's been hit by a pitch this season. The pitch is a ball, 1-0 count. Gage Klein again at the plate for Edison.
What you want to do here is try to throw a sinker or something down where it hits the ball on the ground. Give your guys a chance to turn two.
Second pitch there, in for a strike, 1-1.
This has got a big lead.
Keep an eye on McBain at first.
You got a huge lead over there. Huge lead. Gets that throw down a little bit.
That was close over at first.
Like I say, sometimes if you just hold the ball, you don't pitch. Just hold, step off, it messes the runner up over there. Because he looks like he wants to run.
Still a nice lead for McBain.
Hit that hole. Beautiful.
To the hole. Base hit for Gage Klein. And McBain will advance to second.
That's what you want to do. Good hitting. Smart hitting.
So Klein reaches. And that'll bring up Matt Parsons, the third baseman.
You're not sure here. This is a tough situation. Sometimes you're not sure whether the guy's going to bunt or not, so you don't want to put on a bunt play. Just be careful because he may bunt, he may not. It's just up to the manager to figure out. What thing you want to do is hold that guy on at second base.
Parsons, one of 3 Wildcats with 20 runs batted in this season. First pitch is high on a ball. Hitting .333 this season. Drove in a couple of runs last night in the win against Monroe Central. 2 on base, 1 out. Thompson from the stretch. It's a ball. It's 2-0.
Hang her up. Well, now they're in the driver's seat here. 2-0. Got to get a good pitch to hit.
That offering is in there for a strike, 2-1. Runners at first and second.
With that hole over there, if you can hit the ball the right side, Rob, you won't get a double play, but you'll move the runner over to third at the worst.
Skies it to the gap at left center. And Edwards will track it down.
You've got the tag on that ball.
Only 1 out, you got to be ready to go.
Ball that deep, he was way down. He was down in the 5-6 hole. He should have been like 10 feet, then went back and tagged. Because they would have never thrown him out from 360 to third. So again, you have to watch. He might steal. You got to hold him on here, or he'll take off on you.
Now 2 away with 2 on for Edison. And sharply up the middle, Isaac Zastadil. 1 run's going to score. It's 1-0. Zastadil's in the second. Klein over to third.
So a huge mistake by the center fielder there. He tried to throw it home. He had no chance at all to throw it home. And what happened? The man who hit the ball walked into second base in scoring position. If he throws it to second, they throw him out by 20 feet. So those are the kind of things that drive managers nuts. Had no chance to throw him out at home.
So McBain scores after reaching on the hit by pitch. It's 1-0 here in the bottom half of the fourth. And coming to the plate, Jaden Clancy. Swung on and missed.
This is a big point in the game here. You get a base hit, boy, you're up 3-0 going into the fifth. And on the other side, if you can get him out, it's a 1-run game and you got a shot.
2 on. It's a ball. It's 2-1. Zastadil at second. Klein there at third. Two 2-1 pitch foul back. It's 2-2.
He was right on that pitch. He just missed.
And Corey Wickham over there at coaching third base, a former Edison Wildcat. We showed you Mark Smith earlier over at first, also a former Edison standout. Here's a 2-2 pitch. Fouled off.
Wow. That got the on-deck hitter. I think it did.
That's Hunter Rothacker, the pitcher.
Yeah.
Might have got his left hand or arm.
What they ought to do, we used to do it in spring training all the time. If it's a right-hand hitter, even though it's your own dugout, get in the other on-deck circle so you don't get hit.
The 2 on, 2 out, 2-2 pitch for J.T. Thompson. It's a ball. It's 3-2. Klein at third, Zastadil at second. 3-2. Foul back. Good battle by Clancy, the designated hitter.
Yeah, good at bat. More time or more pitches you see in a situation like that, the advantage would go to the hitter. But let's see if he can. Let's see if he can go through with this.
Draws the walk. The bases are loaded with 2 outs. And Rothacker will step in a big chance for him to help his cause. He was 2 for 3 last night, drove in a run. Pitch a ball, it's 1-0.
His last 4 or 5 pitches, Rob, have been up. I don't know if he's a little tired, but usually that's what happens. You get the ball up too much.
Rothacker to center. Base hit, and it's going to roll. 1 run's in. 2 runs are in. A third will score. Rothacker, he'll round second, and he's going to head to third. A bases clearing base hit for Hunter Rothacker. It's 4-0.
You know, this second or third time around the order, and with JT just throwing fastballs, they're right on him. They haven't swung and missed it too many pitches.
Klein comes in first, then there's Zastadil. Batter hit by a pitch. It's going to put runners on the corners. Clancy comes in with that third run. And it's 4-0 Edison here in the bottom half of the 4th. So Moses was hit by the pitch. And that'll bring up the catcher, Eli Wilson. A week ago today, he had a big game here against Brook. Drove in 4 runs. He's hitting .377, 19 runs batted in. His pitch fouled off.
I would say JT's velocities went down since the first or second inning. I got to say, they're not swinging and missing. They're putting the ball in play or fouling it off. And he's getting it up just a little bit.
Fouled straight back, 0-2. And this inning was the first hit collected by Edison.
Right. He was
and now they've scored 4 runs.
Yeah, he was rolling along pretty good. He had that hit batsman, and that started the whole thing.
0-2, runners on the corners. 2 outs. We'll let him go. So 2 runners at second and third, 2 outs. Foul back.
They've had good at-bats against him this inning. They've had a lot of foul balls and a couple 2-strike hits.
1-2 the count, 2 outs. Runners at second and third. Pitch is high. It's a ball. It's 2-2.
You can see he's up, and up. And that usually means you're getting tired.
Rothacker at third. Ooh. Nice pitch by Thompson. Swung on and missed. And 4 innings in the books. After the Pytash tractor sale strikeout, it's 4-0. Edison leading Big Red.
The WVU Medicine Wheeling Hospital High School Grand Slam on Fox 9 is sponsored by Hauser's Furniture, National Gold and Silver Refinery, and Swearingen Bat Company.
How about that look high above the Edison Unified Sports Complex? 4-0 as we head to the 5th. And Rothacker got behind that one.
Yeah, he did.
Fred Hetherington over at third base. This Big Red program last year collected win number 1,400, now with 1,402 program wins. Edison head coach Mike Colopy and his staff are looking on there. And Edison recently picked up the 500th win in program history. Impressive when you think there's only been 27 years of Edison Wildcat baseball.
Yeah, we've done a great job. The two programs together, two of the best in Ohio.
Two alums to each side of Colopy there. Strikeout for Rothacker. Pytash Tractor Sales a strikeout for Rothacker. He's got 7 so far. Stepping in, back to the top of the order for Big Red, Zach Smith, who we showed doing a great job behind the plate, working with his pitchers.
Right here, you want to attack the hitters. You got yourself a 4-run lead. And as Ray Miller, again, used to say, pitch to contact. Don't be trying to strike everybody out.
That's a ball, 2-1. Eli Wilson, a senior behind the plate for Edison.
Nice
doing good work back there. Nice pitch by Rothacker. It's 2-2.
Framed that nice 2-1 breaking ball.
Look at some of the crowd enjoying this nice sunny Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday evening now. Strike 3, strikeout number 8 for Rothacker.
Got the breaking ball working now.
In steps J.T. Thompson. He'll rip one, but a nice play by Moses at short. And it's a 1-2-3, top of the 5th. We go to the bottom half. It's 4-0. Watson, McBain, and Clyde coming to play. And look at there, the football field, the softball field, and we're here at the baseball field at the Edison Unified Sports Complex. This is the host of the OVAC Baseball Championships recently as well. 5 games over a 2-day period. 4-0 Edison with the lead at the plate, and a rip down the left field line. It'll be foul. Liam Watson at the dish here for Edison as it rolls onto the grass.
New gym.
And how about the new gymnasium here, which is soon to have a grand opening, and looking forward to getting inside there. A great setting for many events, including high school hoops this winter.
We'll do some games this winter, maybe.
That pitch, a ball, 2-1. Such a great thing to have everything right here on campus.
Beautiful, all brand new.
Again, down the left side, out of play. Into the trees.
The telltale sign here, usually, you like to say, your hitters will tell you whether you're throwing good or not. And Rothacker's had a lot of swings and misses where JT's not had a whole lot. They're fouling. They continue to foul the ball off. So he's not overpowering them or fooling them. On the other hand, Rothacker, I think most of his strikeouts, I think he has 8. I would say probably 6 or 7 of those, at least 2 swinging strikes on each at bat.
Thompson looks in, 2-2 pitch. Popped up, out of play. Wildcats put 4 on the board in the bottom half of the 4th inning to break that scoreless tie. Here's Thompson's 2-2 offering. Foul off again. Good battle here by Watson. See the pitch count there at 67 unofficially for J.T. Thompson.
Yeah, starting to get up there, like I say, all those foul balls, and he hasn't had a whole lot of strikeouts, I don't believe.
That one foul back once again. Thompson with 4 strikeouts.
Well, if my boss was sitting on a bench, Jim Lee, then he would have another drag on his cigarette and say, hey, he can't put anybody away.
We're awaiting the 8th pitch of this at-bat here. Nice battle, like I said, from Liam Watson. The ninth pitch coming up here. 8 pitches so far. 2-2 counts. Gets him.
Little
Strike 3.
Got away with it.
So 5 Ks for J.T. Thompson. Pytash Tractor Sales a strikeout. Out number 1.
Rob, I played 18 holes with Leland yesterday. He smoked a cigarette on every hole.
And you'll be traveling with him this weekend.
Yeah,
you look here again at the strike 3.
Yep, folding a little bit.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Tip your cap and get up next time.
So 0-1 to count on McBain, who rips one opposite way. It'll drop in, and it'll skip away, and McBain's headed to second base, slides in. So a runner on second with 1 out for the Wildcats with the lead 4-0.
Starting to make some contact with JT now.
Gage Klein now at the plate for Edison. Here in the bottom half.
Rich, this playing defense is a tougher on a turf field. It seems like they're getting bounces you wouldn't normally get.
Yeah, these kids aren't used to this probably. Big Red's played a little bit on turf, but even if you have that first bounce in the outfield it speeds up, and in the infield the second hop speeds up. So it's not like playing on a grass field. You have to be ready for it.
You would think, initially you think you know what kind of hops you're going to get, but it's coming fast at you.
It is, and the ball gets on you. And if you're in the outfield, you see a nice fly ball coming, it hits in front of you, it's not going to stop. It's going to accelerate.
Thinking about Steubenville's schedule, I know they played at Harrison Central, had a chance to get on the turf there, and Dover has a turf infield, I believe, now. So they've had just a couple of games on the turf. And Klein will sky one to center. Edwards under it, makes the catch for out number 2.
See if JT can hold the damage here. It's what you want to do. Just hold the damage down, and hopefully you can scrounge a run or 2 and get back in this game.
Matt Parsons at the plate, the third baseman.
Just play deep here in the infield, knock the ball down.
Ball 1. 1-0 the count. McBain at second base.
Ooh.
Hits that one to center, and Hikem Edwards will retreat back a few steps, make the catch, and that'll end the bottom half of the 5th inning. No score in this inning. We head to the top of the 6th. It's 4-0 Edison on your WTOV Medicine Wheeling Hospital scoreboard. Braden Moses made a nice play before we got back here to retire the batter, throw over to first for the out. 4-0 your score. Edison leads. Aiden Manning led off that top half of the 6th for Big Red. Now at the plate, Cooper Blackburn.
Yeah, Rothaker here. He did great on the first hitter. Just pound the strike zone and make him put the ball in play. You're up 4-0, and no need to strike everybody out. And on the other hand, Big Red, they don't have to get 4 runs, but if they, if they can get this down to a 2-run game going into the last inning, that's probably as good as they can hope for. Because the way he's pitching, it's going to be hard to get a bunch off of him.
Foul back, 1-2 now the count.
His breaking ball, Rob, has been very good all day. Of the 8 strikeouts, like I said, he's got most of them with a breaking ball, swing and misses. And here he is again, 1-2. He's had a lot of those counts. I don't think he's maybe walked one guy and maybe hit one at the most.
Here's the 1-2 offering. It's a ball. It's 2-2.
Catcher stood up there. They wanted the high fastball. 2-2. You don't want to mess around here. Make him hit the ball.
That's the ball. 3-2 now it counts.
Yeah, 2-2 there. You don't need to throw a breaking ball to strike him out. Just make him hit the ball. Like I say, you're up 4. Hit
him.
See, You know, when you get 2-2 and you throw that breaking ball 3-2, then you got to be perfect on the 3-2, and that's what happened. He should have eaten that guy up. 2-2, throw the ball down the middle, make him hit it.
So Blackburn hit by the pitch. He'll go to first with 1 out. And Hikem Edwards at the plate for Big Red.
Defensively here, you're playing double play depth, but you don't have to turn 2. The thing is, get an out. Get an out here. Trade him a run for an out, and you'll be fine.
One and one to count after the foul ball.
And then if the score would be 6 or 7-0, you could play your infield way back and just make sure you get one.
Hikem Edwards awaiting the 1-1 pitch here with 1 out. Fouled off 1-2. Edwards hitting .490, leads the team in batting average, 16 runs, leads Big Red, 3 doubles, leads them as well. Scored a couple last night, had a couple of hits in the win against East Liverpool to put Big Red's record at 11-9 on the season.
Let's see if he goes to his breaker ball here again. He tried, but it got a little bit inside. He hung it a little bit. Now we get to that 2-2 count again. And if you're confident you can throw the breaker ball over, it's okay. But if that's your second pitch, then throw the fastball and make him hit it.
The junior Rothacker throws, fouled off again.
That's it. Keep pounding him. That's how you do it. You don't get too tricky.
Two pitch from Rothacker. Again, a foul ball and a nice battle here by Hikem Edwards. One away here in the top half of the 6th inning. Cooper Blackburn hit by the pitch. He stands at first. Grounded to short, looking to turn 2. Going to be tough with Edwards' speed. Throw gets away, and he'll be safe. But Blackburn erased at second. And now 2 outs.
That's all you want to do is get that second out.
And Blackburn. It's work there by Moses to throw to second to get the outs. Ty Fleming at the plate now for Big Red. The runner on and 2 out. Fleming hits 1, 2. Moses.
Nice and easy. Jammed himself.
That'll do it for the top half of the 6th. We head to the bottom half of the 6th. Edison with the leads. Astudillo, Clancy, and Rothacker coming to the plate. Isaac Astudillo steps in against JT Thompson, bottom of the 6th. Foul ball. And a 4-0 Edison lead. Wildcats have won 8 of 9 coming into this one.
Yeah, they got a great pitching performance so far from Rothacker. Done very well. A lot of strikes, pounding the zone, and a big hit.
That's a ball. 1-1. Thompson continuing to work fast. That's a called strike. One, 2. The count on Isaac Astudillo. Skies it.
Get up, get up, get up, get up.
Coming in from center. That's Ty Pierce now in at center field, wearing number 5.
Yeah, the fly ball, there's rules for fly balls. The outfielders call off the infielders. The corner, or the middle infielders call off the corner infielders. And the center fielder, he runs the outfield. So that was Pierce's ball, called the left fielder off and did it the right way.
Another fly ball. This one into shallow left and retreating back. Aiden Manning, the shortstop, for out number 2. So Rothacker now at the plate. He had the big bop blast in the 4th inning. Brought home 3 runs. Make it 4-0. Of course, has been strong on the mound as well.
Ooh, nice slider. That's where you're looking for the heater, and he throws a slider, and you look foolish, but you know it happens to everybody.
The 0-1. High and inside, 1-1. Look inside the spacious dugouts here at the Edison Unified Sports Complex. Lots of room. And another high fly. And Bubby Reese in right field makes the catch for the final out of the 6th. We head to the top of the 7th. Francis Ellison Sewell. Last chance for Big Red. First pitch inside to Bubby Reese, the sophomore now at the plate. He entered in the bottom half of the 6th out in right field. Made that final out on the catch. And he is now hitting for Zach Francis.
Bubby's job here is to get on base any way he can. 3-0. He might take 2 here. 1 for sure. Try to get this thing started. The Rothacker, on the other hand, like I say, pound the strike zone when you're ahead with fastballs.
That's in there for a strike.
Just like that.
Now, Rothacker hit the batter the last inning, but he's hit the walk-up batter.
Yeah.
Here's a 3-1. Hit opposite field.
Oh, he dropped it.
And Reese will head into second.
Yep. He dropped it.
Big Red's got a runner on with no one out. And another new batter coming to the plate with Jace Kernahan, last night's winning pitcher against East Liverpool.
See, as Edison or any team that's ahead like this, what you want to do, put the man on second, no outs. Ball hits to the outfield, you have to have your infielders tell your outfielders, throw the ball to second base. Do not throw it home.
A Team Automotive call to the mound is Mark Smith having a chat with starting pitcher Hunter Rothacker and catcher Eli Wilson. Of course, Smith, the girls basketball coach here at Edison now, and was quite a player for the Wildcats. Had a great rotation, included Greg Stigani, who is now at West Liberty University. And Smith, the assistant here at Edison, one of the assistants. He won a district title back in the day.
He was a really good pitcher, boy. There you go, pound the zone.
And after the chat, strike in there, 0-1.
Edison wants to trade outs for runs right here. Give me an out, I'll give you a run. There's one, it should be.
In the foul ground, charging in, nice play by the sophomore first baseman, Luke Grimes. So 1 away, Lee Sewell will come to the plate for Big Red here in the top half of the 7th. The bullpen empty.
The closer is on the mound.
This is Hunter Rothacker's game to finish.
Yep. He's pitched great.
Nice play there by Grimes. A good look from the first base dugout. Strike 1, 0-1 the count.
He has pretty good command, Rob, of that breaking pitch for a high school kid. Most kids don't have that. He's done a really good job with it.
Sewell has one of the 2 official hits for Big Red in this one against Rothacker. Pitch is outside, 1-1. Four 0 Edison in front on your WVU Medicine Wheeling Hospital scorebar. Runner on second, 1 out, 1-1 pitch coming to Sewell. Hits the ball. It's 2-1.
Let's go 7. Backside 1 time.
2-1. High, 3-1.
Got to make sure this is a pitch you can hit.
The pitch count nearing 100.
Yeah, they need base runners. Not hit. Just get on base somehow.
Top of the order coming up for Big Red, Zach Smith. In the on-deck circle, that's ball 4. And there's 2 on for Smith with 1 away.
Got Smith up and got your tying run on deck. Again, the same way in the outfield, you want to throw this ball to the cutoff man. Do not try to throw it home if he gets a base hit. Again, trade outs. Play a little deeper in the infield. Just get the out.
That's a ball, 1-0. Big Red with 2 on, 1 out. Down 4-0. 2-0.
Why is it, Robin? The last inning is the hardest inning to get through. I don't care if you're winning by 10 or you're winning by 1. It's just a hard inning to get through at any level.
And you know, Big Red is certainly not going to go away quietly. I remember against Indian Valley at home this year, they were down 8 runs in the 7th, scored 6, nearly came back, took a great play by the Indian Valley shortstop to keep the potential tying run from scoring in that one. That's a strike. Good work by Rothacker there. 2-2 now.
Another good breaking ball.
Two, 1 out, 2 on for Big Red.
He's shaking off. Let's see what he wants.
Time called by Smith. Bubby Reese at second. Zach Smith at the plate. Kernahan's at first. And it's a ball, 3-2.
3-2, they won't be running. They shouldn't be running. See if Big Red can get that time run up there, or Rothacker could put the fire out here.
3-2 count, 2-1, 1 out. 4-0 Edison lead.
Wow.
Gets away. That's ball 4, and the bases are loaded with 1 out.
Seems like 3-2 with that breaking ball again, and threw it 3 feet outside. So now you got the time run at the plate. Again, base hit. You do not want to let this base runner, this hitter, get to second base.
That hitter is J.T. Thompson, the Big Red pitcher, who outside of that 4th inning kept the bats at bay for Edison. That's a ball. It's 1-0. Of course, Rothacker had the big hit, driving in 3 runs to make it 4-0. Could Thompson come up with a big one here? That's outside. It's 2-0. Thompson headed to Malone University. Already signed. Well over 300 for his career average. Hitting 272 this year. 15 runs batted in, leads the team. That's it for a strike. It's 2-1.
Tough pitch there.
Bases full. The Big Red runners fouled off. 2-2. Still no one up in that Edison bullpen.
Let's go, JT. Here we go, Cat. Here we go, JT.
2-2 pitch. Bases loaded. 1 out. It's a ball. It's 3-2. Nowhere to put them.
Yeah, here your runners can't get doubled off here, no matter what. Just stay close.
You don't Reese at third. J.T. Thompson at the plate. Grounded back up the middle. Nice play to keep it.
Nice
second for the outs. Run will score, but how about Braden Moses?
That's the play of the game.
Outstanding work. Keeps it from going to the outfield to score potentially a couple of runs.
Right.
And gets it out.
Now here defensively, 4-1. You want to keep the hitter off of second base. So what we're going to do, we're going to guard the lines a little bit for the doubles and play deeper in the outfield. We don't want no doubles here. See, they're backing up already.
And let's look at the play here by Moses. Diving behind the bag.
Looks like Chico Lind out there. Yeah, you got to play deep here. No doubles. You do not want this ball in the gap.
Aiden Manning at the plate. 2 outs. Runners on the corners. Ball 1, 1-0.
Let's go, Ted. Here we go, Ted. Well
2-0. Cooper Blackburn is on deck for Big Red. The number 4 hitter. It's in there for a strike, 2-1. The Big Red battling here, making things interesting. Runners on the corners, 2 outs, 4-1 now your score. Not a lot of room behind home plate there. Swing and a miss, 2-2. 2-2, 2 outs. Runners at second and third. The tying run is at the plate. Hunter Rothacker looking to finish off the complete game. Fouled off. Manning stays alive. Rothacker looking for his team high 6th win of the season. 2-2 pitch, 2 outs, 2 on. Strike 3 called to end it. And the Edison Wildcats cap it with a Pytash tractor sale strikeout. And they pick up the victory. Win number 13 on the season, 4-1 over Steubenville. Big Red as Rothacker completes the complete game effort with his 9th strikeouts of the game. 4-1, your final score. We'll take a timeout. We'll talk about this one when we return. Cats the winner over Big Red. In a quick, about hour and 30-minute contest as we check out some of the highlights from this one. This game was scoreless into the 4th inning. Isaac Zastido base hit. Gets one up the middle there. That's going to score the run, rounding third and scoring Ian McBain. And the Wildcats with a 1-0 lead. Starting pitcher Hunter Rothacker comes up with a big hit. Bases loaded. Knocks one in the center. Skips away. Gage Klein, he'll score first. And here come 2 more runs for Edison to make it 4-0. Zastido comes across, as does 1 more run. And that run coming across there was Jaden Clancy. And then Rothacker, 9 strikeouts. The strikeout ends it with the tying run at the plate. 4-1 is your final score. And your Hartzler's Quality Housing Player of the Game, it's the junior pitcher, Hunter Rothacker. Drove in the big runs, and of course he struck out 9.
Yeah, he threw strikes, and for a high school game, very well played. I think, 6 hits total, and not too many walks and not too many errors. So really good high school game against 2 teams that, I tell you what, if I get in the tournament, I don't want to play either one of these guys.
Absolutely not. Like I said, Big Red will be hosting Carrollton on a Tuesday in the tournament. Edison heads to Fort Fry on Monday. These 2 teams will play again here Friday night at 5 o'clock. And that's going to wrap this one up from the Edison Unified Sports Complex. For our entire hard-working crew behind the scenes and my partner, Rich Donnelly, who will be headed to Miami this weekend to celebrate the 25th anniversary of the Florida Marlins World Series Championship. I'm Rob Metzger. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great night. We'll see you soon.
Ready?